Okay. I'm thinking, okay, here's a head, and here's a head, and here's some arms, and this one could be arms, and something like that, and up, and maybe longer. Something like that, just symbolizing compassion, some kind of doodling. Individual, like that. And then maybe a couple of stars in the background. I can't help but think of Christmas, you know, because it just passed, and so my heart is full. A few little dots in the back, and something like that. And so this, I want it to be a little darker, and maybe one a little lighter, one purple, one blue. I don't know. Maybe one green. Let's try the green. Well, I guess I'll use my little mat since I don't... Oh, there it is. Trying to keep, you know, the blues and greens and the calming, meditative type colors. Let's see, I already used blue. I don't want to use red, that will stand out too much. I don't want to use, do I want to use brown? No, I'm going to use yellow. And if I don't like it, I'll add a little brown to it. And the stars in the background, I'm going to make those white, or as white as I can. Maybe with a little tint of yellow, because I have yellow on my brush. And do I ever clean my brush? I do, but not when I'm when I'm trying to mix colors and have some sides. See how that one's a little whiter than I'm going to use this pit brush just to trace and drag. Make it a little messy. Like that. You gotta try not to do it with your pen with it messy, like, you know, not dry, because then so I'll have to get to the others later. But something like that. I gotta add highlights, and I'm just trying to get that moving on. Okay. And just going with the flow. I do want to add some highlights through here. Just to add just a little bit of, and then that's got a little yellow highlights on it. And then I'm just going to smudge this up. Give it a little highlights here. Compassion. I know, it's a little nerdy. Well, this is my very first one. So let's go on to the next. Yay, I might add, you know, a few, something textured in it, or I might just leave it alone. I actually like it the way it is. It's it has motion and all kinds of stuff. So let's go on to thinking about what I'm going to do next. It's getting the ideas out of what do I want to do next. You know, usually when I think of compassion, I think of hands and people, but I do a lot of hands. And so, you know what, I think I am going to do a heart. I like, let's see how I'm going to do this one. I want a lot of moving colors in this one. Well, I have an idea. Just kind of pretend there's like a heart in the center of here. I'm going to add a little white to kind of get it flowing. Somehow I messed up my heart by adding white. That's alright. We'll just try to keep it resembling as much as possible. Let's see if I could kind of scrape off the rest here. There. Kinda looks alright. Just putting a second coat. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw inside the heart and leave the rest alone. So let's try to continue with a little bit of motion. Just a little, not much. The motion is sometimes I have a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white on my finger, and I'm just trying to get it so that it can be motion. And I am kind of feeling like I'm liking these little loopy guys. I like how those last men kind of came out. is the arm. For this one, I'd like to add a bit of wing to her. Right? Him or her, you know, and okay, so we want this one to show and this one just to pop. So that will, and then I'm thinking a heart in the middle, something like that. Well, I don't know. Do we ever know? And so with this, I just want to kind of blur out that wing right there. So I want to make the head and just a little bit of it a little softer. So I want to just take my brush and make sure that where I want it is where I want it. I've never made these loopy people, so it's a little something different for me, but I think they're cute. I would like to do like a turquoise in here. I like this color. And so I'm just gonna kind of blend it in with my finger. Not all of it, it's dry. So I don't mind seeing some of the red and some of the blue coming out and some of the, you know, these colors. I just want to make sure that right here, let's see if I can get up a little closer for you. Sorry. And so I like that. With my wings, I'm going to add a little red. Maybe I'm just going to add a little white, just to make it slightly pop through, and then have it come out right here too. And then that way, and of course, smudge it up with my fingers. I don't want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be weak. I do want the heart to be bright red though. And so I'm going to get that out of the way and make the heart so it stands out. And I'm going to run some through the wings, just so you could see that it's white, it's red, it has all different colors to it. I'm liking that. And so I'm just going to highlight a little bit now with my brush, since this is more whimsy than an actual face. I'm just making smudges because I don't like it when things are perfectly clear, you know. I want them to look like wings, but I don't want it to look this can be smudged also. And so I'm going to keep adding until it's exactly the way I want it. I like the heart the way it is. Might add just a few little darker spots to the edge. Yeah, just to the edge of the painting, like that. Now I'm going to add a little bit more white to the wings so you know exactly. Does that look like a little bit more white to you? Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. That's the wings, but this right here is the part of the body. And this is when you're going to start seeing it come to play a little bit more, when I just highlight up here with the... Okay. Don't want it all highlighted, but I'm liking that. Just a little bit of blue here and there. And there's one empathy star. And you can, just, add words to it if you want, or whatever you'd like. And I am gonna add some doodles to it, make it look wingy. Okay, not liking those. That's alright, we'll just smudge it up a bit. Can change. And it becomes just another layer. Okay. Looks like it's missing something. Maybe not. And so now, I'm just trying to stay on the theme. Here's one, here's another. Compassion. Okay. Now I've got to think. Think. Okay. Okay, I have a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Of course, it's a person. It's gonna be a person kind of, again, with a person kind of holding a baby. And we could, let's see. I'm thinking, I'm gonna leave it on how I had it. And I'll leave it with the heart in the center. And I'm gonna make it blue. I'm gonna make the eyes and the head. And kind of like the baby's arm weeping. There's a rough giraffe. Looks like crap. But I won't end it like that, I'll tell you. Okay. So right here, though, I want it to kind of go like this and up. I know that much. Here we go again, trying to figure this out. I'm thinking 2 circles. Put together. Okay, now I have to kind of lighten up the baby so that the baby can, and lighten up her face a bit. Just somehow make it look like arms. Oh. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have something envisioned. It's just bringing it to pass, bringing it to paper. Sometimes it's a little hard, but I don't stop. I'm thinking if I take this and bring it up, you know, just come on, bring it up. Darker towards the baby. And lighter. Darker towards the baby. Lighter in the middle. I think it will make a huge difference when I put the face in. I don't want it to be a real face, but I want it to be, I don't know, maybe this one needs some kind of hair, just, you know, just a, I don't know. Well, I think it's coming along. I just need to figure it out. I think the more I work on it, the better it gets. Where's my, there it is. Needs a little more. I just want this to be a little bit more looking like a baby. And this looking a little more pink. So it goes up and pink. Just that's better. Okay, now where's my blue? Okay, I think it's getting better. Thank goodness. Oh no. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna record this one. It's recorded, but I'm not really, I'm struggling with this. Well, I think I will. I will let you see this for the reason that I am struggling. You know, I'm struggling with it. I get things in my mind, and I think it one way, but sometimes it's just hard to get it the way I want it. And I'm sure everybody can relate. That it can be frustrating. It can be very frustrating. I just need to look at it at a different view, I think. I think that this needs another color running through it. And then I don't want to add blue. I don't. I think it needs a lighter pink. And I think I have the perfect color. this color. Well, it better be this color, 'cause this is the color it's going to be. Okay. You know, I don't mind the white at all. I just needed a little softness to it. And then I think that's all I can do for it. I like it. This last one was a little harder for me to do. I hope you don't mind. I do need to add some writing. I'm going to write it. I'm going to add it in a mother's love is eternal, always and forever. Now I like it. It's funny. It does need a little bit of, you know, doodling to it, but other than that, we're finally done. Okay, I did my 6 stars today. Yay! The video is done. I'll post this one after I get it ready. I hope you enjoyed it and that this gave you some ideas.